Good morning, guys. Did you know that every single email you send as a business gets tracked, recorded, and graded? That's right. There's a report card out there with your name on it, and you probably didn't even know about it. Okay, so it's not really a report card per se, but every major email service provider like Microsoft or Gmail does have what they call a sender score for each business that uses their platform to communicate with an audience. Now, this sender score is attached to the domain that you set up your account with. For instance, my website domain is bftdmarketing.com. So when I send emails to my list, that's the domain I've attached to the email, right? Does that make sense? So my website is bftdmarketing.com and my Gmail account is carson@bftdmarketing.com. Cool. But enough with the technical mumbo jumbo. Let's get into why you should care about your sender score and, more importantly, the number one thing that you can do to improve it today. So, why should you care about this weird report card sender score thing? Well, that one's easy. Email service providers use algorithms to decide where your email will land in a person's inbox. And for most platforms, there's really only three options. There's the primary tab, the promotions tab, and then there's the spam folder. Before I go on, though, let me ask you a question. If you use Gmail, when's the last time you went through and actually read the messages that end up in your spam folder? Oh, wait. Okay. What about your promotions tab? Ever go in there? Yeah, I thought not. So here's the deal. If you're a business and you're using email, you're probably doing it to push sales on a product, either directly or indirectly. And that's awesome. In fact, email is a fantastic avenue for doing just that. But with a bad sender score, here's what could happen. Let's say on average, you're getting 35% open rates on your emails and about a 2% click-through rate. It's good. Things are healthy and your average orders for the week sit around 100 units. But then, without realizing it, people begin to report your messages as spam more and more often. Maybe you've been sending too many offers. And the ones that remain, well, they stop opening your emails as frequently. And this goes on for a period of about 2-3 months. Now, it's not everyone on your list doing this, but a consistent group of people are behaving this way. So in this case, we'll use Gmail as an example, right? So Gmail looks at that behavior and says, hey, he's been getting a lot of spam complaints lately. That must mean his content is spammy in nature. So because of that, let's only send half of his emails to the primary tab, and the rest will go to the spam tab where they seem to belong. Well, over the next couple of weeks, you watch as your open rates drop from 35% to 15%, and your CTR goes from 2 to 0.5. And all of that results in your weekly orders decreasing from 100 units to, let's say, 20 units. Now, that's an extreme example, but it's also not unrealistic either. You could see a cut in your weekly orders by as much as 80%, all because you weren't aware of how to manage your sender reputation. It's that important. So what can we do about it? Well, there's actually a few different things that you can do to improve the overall sender reputation score. But in this case, I'm just going to focus on one in particular that Gmail really likes to see. And Gmail is the most important because it's the largest email service provider out there. So when it comes to this secret report card, one of the most powerful things that you can do to immediately improve your reputation is to get people to start replying to your emails, especially in the first couple times they interact with your brand. This is one of those things that honestly should be baked into every single welcome sequence that you craft. And it doesn't have to be complicated. I like to ask my subscribers what the biggest issues they're facing right now are in regards to maybe their email, copywriting, general marketing strategies, anything like that. Not only does this give me better insight into my customers, but all those replies add up in a really positive way for my domain. And it doesn't matter what they're replying to, so much as it does that they actually reply. Here's some other ideas for you to try out. You can ask your subscribers about which new product you should launch next, what the best or worst experiences they've had with similar products in your space, maybe what they value most when it comes to these kinds of products, price, ease of use, accessibility, etc., etc. You could even ask them how often they prefer to receive emails from you. The main thing here is that you want to treat your email list more like a YouTube channel. Likes are good, but comments, in this case replies, are much, much better. So, periodically throughout your campaigns, make sure to go back and attempt to facilitate that kind of customer interaction. It will improve your deliverability immensely. Oh, and one fun thing I want to end on. People are always afraid of unsubscribes, but the thing is, most experts agree that an unsubscribe is actually less harmful to your domain reputation than simply having someone receive your email and not open it, especially for an extended period of time. Gmail actually puts that cutoff right around 180 days. Now, what that means is that if enough people don't open your emails in 6 months, Gmail will begin to downgrade your score, and that will affect your performance. That's why I'm a huge proponent of getting people off my list who don't want to be there right away. I give them 30 days. If you don't open an email from me in 30 days, I'm sending you a message with the subject line, "We're breaking up." Well, that's all I've got for you today. Get out there and start collecting those replies. Oh, and if you would, please give this one a thumbs up. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.